Hello and welcome to Everyday Design Day. Today we'll see the min width and max width. Here I have three examples from which we can easily differentiate the width property, the max width property and the min width property. Here I have defined three widths with three classes div1, div2 and div3, and similarly you can see here first one is for normal width, second is for max width and third is for min width. Now let's see what is the difference between this normal width, this max width and the min width. For the div1 we have the width. When width of a browser is less than our element, okay, then we can see the scroll bar down. See this is the scroll bar. When our browser width is less than our div's width, then you can normally see the scroll bar. And to avoid that scroll bar and to use it in different devices, you can simply use min width and max width. Let's see the max width. It allows element to have a width of max width if browser's width is greater than max width, and if the width of browser reduces below max width, then it adjusts it accordingly. Now let's see what it means. Basically, my browser width has reduced now, and we can simply see the width of the element is fitted to our browser width, and if I increases above 550 pixels, then you can see it is acquiring a width of 550 pixels. Now let's see the min width. It allows our element to have a width of min width if browser's width is less than min width. Means if a browser's width is less than min width, then it will have a width of 550 pixels. Okay, and if the browser's width is increased above the min width, then it will acquire the width of the browser. And you can see the browser width is greater than 550 pixels and it is acquiring the width of the browser. So it is very useful in when you make a design in for one device and you want to use it in another device. For example, if you have made an application for desktop and you want to use it in your mobile phones, then you can use max width because it acquires the width of your device. And if you have made a design for your mobile and you want to use it for desktop, then you can simply use the min width. It depends on which design you're using first. Is it for the smaller device and you want to extend it to the larger device, or you have made it for larger device and you want to reduce it to smaller devices. So this was all about min width and max width. We can revise it. Normal width is fixed and it provides a scroll bar down, you can simply see. And for max width, it will, if our width is less than the max width, the browser width is less than max width, then it will acquire the width of the browser, and if it increases the max width, then it will have a width of the max width. And for the min width, if our browser width is less than the min width specified, then it will acquire the width of the min width, and if the browser width is greater than the min width, then it will acquire the width of our browser. So it is very simple and it is very useful for responsiveness. This was all about min width and max width. We'll see more CSS in our further videos.